Hello, greetings, my beloved friends. God bless you wherever you are. I want to use this opportunity to express the sadness in my heart. And this is the third video I have recorded concerning the death, the gruesome murder of Deborah Samuel, the unjustified killing and igno-religious killing that is going on. I want to express my view, and after this video, I don't think that I may continue on this particular topic. There are so many things happening that anyone that happens will forget the one that happened in the past, like Little Sinachi and so many other issues. And when we have complicated issues like this, it makes people to have short memory. It makes them to have short memory. But we can't forget so soon. I made my last video where I was asking some Northerners, Islamic scholars, about the insult on Prophet Muhammad that attracts death penalty. What of one who insults Allah? What will happen? The whole earth will be wiped out in a few seconds. Some of them came. I didn't know that there are so many Islamic youths or Northern youths that are online. Because when we talk about the bad governance and a lot of things, injustice in this country called Nigeria, because I know this is not a country, we are a group of countries. That's the way I see it, group of countries, multinational, multi-religion, multilingual, multicultural, a lot of things. So, and that's why we have issues, 10 steps forward, 50 steps backwards, because it takes two to entangle. So when two do not agree, two persons do not agree, they can never move forward. So we have no mutual agreement. That's why you see all these things, cropping up. I asked that question. What happened to one who insults Allah? Some of the Islamic guys came on my page, replying, and some of my followers also tackled them. They were saying that if you insult the servant of Allah, you'll be severely punished, and that's what Deborah got. But if you insult Allah, you may go free. That's what Allah said in Quran. Then some Islamic scholars abroad, some of them that are more enlightened, have heard their views, and we saw their videos flying online. They say that no, even Islamic country, that it has a legal process. There must be processes. So why did these people carry out this jungle justice? That's what causes my anger. Why did they kill without it? How can they prove that voice on WhatsApp notes was the voice of Deborah? Because the dead cannot talk. How can they prove it? A lot of things can happen online in this digital age. They killed her without allowing her to have a second breath or even to say her mind. She was murdered. And you see arrogance. Go to my page and watch some of their comments. You see arrogance. If you call Muhammad, they will warn you that you must add a prophet. That is not the bone of contention. Somebody was killed, and our attentions will not be diverted. You see threats. You see arrogance in this ungodly mistake, barbaric mistake. There are false teachers in every religion. There are false teachers. Even in Christian religion, we have false teachers, false prophets. I think the same thing is also applicable in these Islamic teachings. Because they say too many things. How many Qurans do they have? Some say that it doesn't want it. Somebody's life. It has a legal process. Those who back these youths and these boys that did this, let's take it that somebody committed an offense in my village. Maybe an outside guy or an Islamic guy committed an offense in my village. And our traditional law gives all that backing to kill the person who commits such an offense. Should I go on and kill that person without consulting his people his tribe, his kindred, his family. Should we begin to do that? How will you people embrace such? Because I've seen so many occasions, some northern youths fight people even in their own village and the domain. Always in hostility. Like in Enugu, there was a day, I was in Enugu, I saw them. There was a small market that the governor asked them to relocate from. Artisan market, gave them somewhere they will go. The new site. They refused. Security agents, even soldiers came. They were throwing stones, fighting soldiers. They carried clubs. And security agents were running away. How can you tell me this? And I want to challenge you, Northern guys. Not only religion and the politics that you do or die. Killing. No. It shouldn't be so. I would like to see you guys in the Olympics, different athletic sports, different, football, mention it, academic competition, international bodies. You guys should represent, at least when they say that Nigeria had won this, we now see the Connaughts, we see the Islamic guys, we see them. But other tribes represent this country in most of these things. When we see you flex muscles, religion things, you take life, a lot of water has passed under the bridge, a lot. Because I remember the Deeper Life pastor, that woman that was killed in Abuja. Was it Apo village or what? She was killed when she was evangelizing, preaching with her megaphone. I didn't know how that case go. So I'm saying this, even our brethren, Christian brethren in the Britain, I don't know whether you people have started demonstration there. I said it in my last video. What is the stand of Britain in all these crises? Because they unified this country and so many countries and they call it a country. So what is their stand? What they have planted is germinating. So they should come and they pluck the fruits of the seed they planted. We can't continue like this. I said in my last video that nobody has monopoly to violence. And I want to tell some of the guys that are arrogant, made some comments, challenging those of my followers who were saying that this act is bad. I want to tell you guys, nobody owns monopoly to violence. Nobody. We have taken a lot of this nonsensical behavior. And when somebody has the only option to escape is to fight. I said it, war is not a sin. That we don't want bloodshed is part of our belief. You don't want bloodshed. But if that is the only option for you to gain your freedom, we cannot run away from it. So many headers killed people, raped women. They said that they are foreigners. And they came, visa on arrival. Did a lot of heinous crimes. None of them was arrested. They say Mali, they say Togo, they say Libya, and mention so many African countries. None of them was arrested. According to, let me quote Phonis, that this guy that carried matchbox is from Niger Republic, a foreigner, came and did this. And we are talking it in this manners, just for peace to reign. And we see arrogance in responses. We cannot continue like this. So I have said it, we have past. Myself, I have a past. Some of people you see today that carry Bible, they can do things that are unheard of. But for the sake of peace and our religion, our belief, we decide to go the peaceful way. If we cannot, because there is no coherent understanding in everything going on, politically, religiously, if we cannot, which I'm tired, many people are tired, we part ways in peace. If I tell you my own experience in my past life, I learned how to kill, but I refuse not to. And I trained so many soldiers, so many of them, soldiers and the Mopo, as a first down black belt in Taekwondo and the Karate Do, in Mashakilu and National Stadium, Lagos. We trained so many of them in physical combat. But we picked the Bible and decided to go the peaceful way. That doesn't mean that we are cowards. We are not. Nobody has a spare of life. We are not. So we can part peacefully. I'm tired. So many people are tired. That's why you see call for referendum, see call for a lot of things, confederation, regional, a lot of things, yet some few individuals bent on destroying lives and the property. That's what I asked in last video. What happened to the Igbos that we are dragging into this by destroying their shops, their goods, looting their goods? What happened? What had they got to do with this? And I made another observation. Every time election is fast approaching, very close to the doorstep, this country will be tensed up so that people will now be engulfed by fear. It happened in 2003. It happened in 2007. It happened in 2011. It happened in 2015. It happened in 2019. And another one is fast approaching. Everywhere we tensed up. Everywhere tensed up. So people will now live in fear. And some individuals will also grab the power again. And we continue like this. No. This is a 21st century, for crying out loud. It will not continue this way. There must be justice for Deborah. There must be justice. That 2 persons were arrested, that is nonsensical response to what we are requesting for. When they have more than 50 to 100 youths that murdered this girl in such a cruel manner, and they gave us the news that they arrested only 2. The hand they give to some of these Armajarist boys, the kind of hands they give them, because I've seen last 2 years when they murdered policemen, was it a Kanu or what? Murdered policemen in broad daylight. No harassing bullet, no rubber bullet, nothing. It has been the way they are being handled. And it happened in another region. But can Igbo youths and other youths from other tribes and ethnics fight northerners or security men in the other parts of the country, in northern parts? Can it happen? But I've seen some of these guys, 4 security men, fought the indigenous of a state in other regions. When they kill somebody, you will not see security agents. But when they want to carry out a reprisal attack, you will see security agents. And you will hear the news that the perpetrators will be brought to book. How many of them have been brought to book? Both the killer headers, how many of them? And that's why it continues. So I'm saying this for us to be very, very careful. We are sitting on a keg of a gunpowder. We are sitting on a ticking time bomb. And anything can happen at any time. Anything can happen at any time. That's why I asked the question, show me or tell me 1 week or 1 month that had gone in this country called Nigeria without crisis. Show me one. 1 day, 1 trouble. 1 week, 1 trouble. 1 month, 1 trouble. Show me. And this girl was killed in this manner. And you are responding this way. If this thing happened to an Hausa Islamic person, maybe in the eastern part of Nigeria, southeast, don't you think that the whole nation will go into flames? I'm asking my beloved ones, what is your take? Don't you think that the whole nation will go into flames? So that we cry out injustice, injustice, injustice. It's not only on this part. Almost everything. Almost everything. So if there are bad elements that are pushing people to the wall, let them be cautioned. I want to say this: when a hunter becomes a first man without proper orientation, definitely human beings will appear like animals before him. Take that again. When a hunter becomes a first man without proper orientation, human beings will appear like animals before him. The only problem we have is this country is falsehood and everything. And the falsehood will never last. Sitting on a wrong throne will bring disaster. A stolen of a crown is a mere cap. A stolen crown is a mere cap. Let some people who are pushing others to a wall, a tight corner, let them be cautioned. If you're a politician from the north and some of you supported this because your children are abroad, nobody knows. When this thing escalates, who are people that will live to tell the story? Because of your selfish political ambition, you support this. And God is watching. Tomorrow you win an election either by rigging or by falsehood or whichever way. You take Quran and swear an oath. Place your hands on Quran. And you are a Christian politician. And you don't want to condemn this. Because of your selfish ambition as well, political ambition. Tomorrow you lay your hands on the Bible and also swear an oath. It has been a norm anyway. Because most of the oaths you take with the Bible, you cajole with that. You make God an object of caricature. But there is a reward. A day of reckoning is fast approaching. So I want to say this, to finalize this video. Let us part ways in peace. It must not be in war. We have fought a war that is in indelible history. You have fought a war. It's very, very indelible. It was like yesterday to me. And it has continued because since that war started, it has not ended till today. From 1966, 1967 till now, the war exploded fully. From 67 till now, war has not ended. There are underground wars. And it cannot continue this way, my beloved ones. So, please, let us put hands together and fight for this family. Let there be justice for them. Let there be equitable approach. God bless you for your interest. God bless you for your voice. God bless you for your time. Share this video to reach everyone. There must be justice for Deborah Samuel. Justice for late Osenachi. Justice for so many other innocent people that have been killed. It must stop. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. My name is Brother Paul Chigbo. Remain blessed.
Visit our YouTube channel, God's Agenda TV, to watch all our inspirational videos. Remember to hit the notification button, subscribe, like, and share. God's Agenda Production. Your soul is our target. Agenda Production.